So technically right now, yes, you could be arrested.
Could. I need a yes or no. Like, I need you to tell me if you don't give me your ID right now, I'm going to arrest you.
Why would I say that to you?
Because I need that ultimatum, because right now you're asking.
So here's the deal. By saying
Here's the deal.
could, what we were trying to do is we're trying to be cooperative with you and have you be cooperative with us. Help us clear this matter. I'm giving you the opportunity to...
No, I need that ultimatum.
cooperative
I will
with
give
us.
you my ID if you say that I'm going to go get arrested if I don't give it to you.
So you'll give us if we say that.
If you say that, yes, sir. Because that's already grounds for me to set up litigation against you.
So you're threatening to sue us.
Say it and I'll give you my ID. Just say, if you don't give me your ID, I'm going to arrest you.
So you want us to threaten
You want us to
Yes, I
threaten
want you to give me that ultimatum if
Yep.
you really want the ID.
Threaten you. That's not how this is gonna
Why? Because you know you can't. You know you don't have that ultimatum. You know you can because you know that opens up for litigation.
He knows that he is specifically not articulating that threat because he knows he doesn't have qualified immunity. And as soon as he makes that threat, as soon as he makes that statement, he's liable. And then pretending that we're cooperating with each other, we're being friendly, we're being nice to each other, this is all about kindness and decency. Shut up, dude. This guy's trying to put you in jail.
So the next step in this process would be, would you give us consent to check your room?
Nope.
To make sure that
Nope.
you have no alcohol in your possession?
Nope. I do not consent to any searches nor seizures.
Okay, very good. All right.
That's it.
This is completely up to you how you want to play this.
You could get a warrant.
He has exhausted every avenue of trying to get this guy to voluntarily lay down his rights. Can we please search your room? No, you need to get a warrant. Will you please cooperate with us and just lay down your rights and tell us that you broke the law so that we can just convict you? No, I won't. And now he's going to get a little bit more aggressive with the intimidation tactics. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's James Freeman. Today's video is coming to us from Joel Martinez on YouTube. The video was uploaded about a month ago. He's at New Mexico State University. Somebody calls the police and tells them that they witnessed him carry beer into his dorm room, and they show up to try to investigate the report that he is allegedly a minor in possession of alcohol.
Oh, sorry. I can help you.
Is there anyone else in here?
No, it's just me.
Okay. You mind just opening the door that way I can see?
What you trying to look for?
I just want to make sure there's no one else in there to
Well,
start, and then I'll talk to you.
Oh, no, there's no one in there right now.
Okay.
All right.
Come out here and talk to me then.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be.
Already winning. Immediately, the cop says, "Can you open the door so I can see in there?" No, you don't. You don't have to open the door and let him see in there. He's actually looking for something specific. He's not necessarily trying to see if there's somebody else in there. Maybe he is, but more importantly, he's looking for a case of beer.
To be honest with you, so we got a report that you were seen walking into your dorm with alcohol. So
Okay.
Is there alcohol in there?
I don't answer questions. What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Purtle, NMSU Police.
Title and name?
The security officer.
Oh, security officer. Okay.
Okay. You have an ID with you?
I do.
Okay. Can I see it?
You suspect me of a crime?
I do.
Okay, what crime and how can you articulate it?
Minor in possession of alcohol. We got a report that you were walked in.
So it's like here that they said thing?
Okay.
It's yeah, right? It's like they said that he has. And that's how you're gonna articulate it.
So we don't have to go down this route. If you wanna go down this route, we can.
Well, I really don't, but like I'm studying right now. I'm doing homework. You knocked on my door. I'm out here. I wanna know what's on. You say that they said that there's alcohol in this room.
Okay.
Oh, they saw me
Yeah.
going into this room and that there's alcohol in there. How can you articulate it though?
Okay. So that's why I'm here talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I still need to ID you,
No.
and then we need to go from there.
You have to suspect me of a crime.
I do.
You realize that cops in New Mexico don't have qualified immunity, right?
I do that. I do.
Okay,
that.
so from here on, let's just be careful with what you're about to do right now.
Okay.
You're saying that you want my ID, but right now you or yourself can articulate a crime that I've committed.
Okay.
So
So I already explained to you why I'm here. Why I
okay,
need
I
your
know
ID.
I know what you're here, but okay, is my ID gonna tell you if there's alcohol in that room?
No, but I still need to identify you.
My name is Joel.
Joel, what?
Joel.
I need your first, last name, and your date of birth.
No, you don't.
Yeah, someone in the comment section said we don't have to go down this route. That is just the most vague intimidation tactic that all police use. We don't have to go down this route. What route is this route? The route where you exercise your rights and the cop has to actually do an investigation rather than you just giving up all the rights and the cop doesn't have to investigate anything. Look, what route is this route? He's just being incredibly vague, but absolutely a statement like that is intended to intimidate you, because most people are going to think, most people, I mean, when I was younger, I didn't know how to deal with the police. And so when they said those words, I'm telling you, I was scared. Every time they said those words, I was scared. Holy smokes. Oh, man. I saw it as a threat of arrest. Now, if you go to court, when you end up in court and I tell the court, well, he said we don't have to go down this route, so I assumed I was going to get arrested. He never said that. He knows what he's saying. He knows how he's saying it. He knows what he's doing. He knows his goal is to intimidate ignorant people who don't know the law and don't know their rights by saying that incredibly vague phrase. What does it actually mean? Nothing. All it means is the cop is trying to intimidate you. That's it.
If you don't want to provide that,
You don't want to call Officer Donovan or one of your supervisors here?
Yeah, I can get a sergeant over.
All right,
if you'd
then
like.
call him up, because right now, this is not what you want to do right now. Because this is a violation of my Fourth Amendment.
Okay. All right. Let me get a sergeant over here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, while he's getting the sergeant, it's not an entirely bad idea to look up the legislation, to know what it is, to look up the case law and know what it is, but it's also a very good idea to realize that it doesn't necessarily mean anything. Just because the law says that you're right, just because the case law says you're right, one, doesn't mean you're not going to get arrested, and two, doesn't even mean you're not going to get convicted. All right? And maybe for those who are new, you're like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Look, just stay subscribed to the channel for a while, continue watching, and you'll see exactly what I mean. But this guy is a law student at New Mexico State University, and he actually posted the link to this case law after an anonymous caller reported to Miami-Dade police that a young black male standing at a particular bus stop and wearing a plaid shirt was carrying a gun. Officers went to the bus stop and saw 3 black males, one of whom, respondent JL, was wearing a plaid shirt. So he fits the description that the anonymous caller called in. Apart from the tip, the officers had no reason to suspect any of the 3 of any illegal conduct. The officers did not see a firearm or observe any unusual movements. One of the officers frisked JL and seized a gun from his pocket. At the time he was almost 16, he was charged under state law with carrying a concealed firearm without a license and possessing a firearm under the age of 18. The trial court granted his motion to suppress the gun as fruit of an unlawful search. The Intermediate Appellate Court reversed, but the Supreme Court of Florida quashed that decision and held the search as invalid under the Fourth Amendment. That's essentially why this guy feels that he's got grounds that he's saying, nah, I don't think you really have reasonable articulable suspicion. I think all you have is hearsay. And I think it's an excellent argument. Does it hold up in court? Who knows?
Yeah, that's my roommate.
Okay. Yeah, just hang out here then.
Is he detained?
That's fine. I just don't want anyone else going in the room.
You could go in then. If he's not detained, he's free to go.
Yeah, he's free to go, but he can't go in the room.
He can't?
No, not at this time.
All right. Just let it be, bro. Someone called and said that they saw us or me walk in there with a case of beer, but that's all they have. So
it's an investigation. I'm talking to him. He doesn't want to identify himself. So until we get this figured out, there's a sergeant on the way that's going to talk to him. Until this gets figured out, I don't want anyone to go in the room. You're free to go anywhere else. That's fine. You're not detained or anything, but that's what's going on.
Is anything going to happen if I don't identify myself?
You can be arrested for concealing identity, yes.
So I want you to say, if you don't ID to me right now, if I don't give you my ID, that you're going to arrest me. I want you to give me that ultimatum.
So just hold on. You want to wait? You said you wanted to wait to speak to a supervisor, so let's just do that, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And keep your hands out of your pockets for me.
Or what?
Appreciate it. So, made contact with him at the door. He got his phone out and started recording right away. Okay. I explained to him why we were here. Got a report that he walked in there with alcohol. Asked him if anyone else is in the room. He said, no one else is in the room. I'm like, okay, can you open the door so I can see? Make sure no one else is in there? I'm not going to do that. Okay. Well, come out here and talk to me. Okay. So he comes out. So, are you suspecting me of a crime right now? Am I being detained? All that kind of stuff. Explained to him what was reported to us, that he's suspected of taking alcohol into his dorm room, underage, and that I needed to identify him. Like, well, that's all hearsay. What is that going to do if you identify me? Well, we're suspecting you of a crime. It's a misdemeanor. So I at least need to identify you. What we do from there, whatever. But he gave me his first name as Joel, and doesn't want to give last name or date of birth, and asked to speak to Officer Donovan or one of my supervisors. So.
Cool. Okay. So right now we have minor in possession of alcohol, possibly.
And he asked me if anything's going to happen if I don't, or if he doesn't give me his name and date of birth. I told him that potentially you could be arrested for concealing identity if we want to go that route. Okay, I want you to give me that ultimatum right here, right now, that if I don't give you my ID, that you're going to arrest me for concealing identity. And I said, well, you want to talk to the supervisor, so how about we just wait till the sergeant gets here. He said that are you aware that MSU, or that New Mexico doesn't have qualified immunity? Yeah. So he went down that route, so I think that's what he's trying to get at.
Most cops around the country, and even in New Mexico, before the qualified immunity was abolished, they really didn't think twice about this stuff. When they were told, hey, you might be wrong on the law, they didn't go look up the law. They didn't go make phone calls. They were very, very quick to just go hands-on. So look at the change that abolishing qualified immunity has made here. All of a sudden, when they aren't 100% sure that they're right, instead of just acting, they seem to be taking a step back and saying, you know what? We've got time. I don't have to slap cuffs on you right here, right now. We're all still here. Nobody's leaving. Why don't I take some time, chill things out, and figure out whether I'm right or wrong? Looks like that's the result of abolishing qualified immunity.
That's pretty much where we're at.
Okay.
Concealing ID.
Now I'm going to say this. If we start putting police in prison where they belong for violating people's rights, imagine how much more that would change. Violating someone's rights is a crime. It's a crime. It's not a civil infraction. And so why we even sue police for violating rights is beyond me. I think it was a system that was kind of essentially set up to pacify people while not actually creating accountability. But imagine now if every single time a cop violates your rights, he was criminally prosecuted. I bet they wouldn't have even gone as far as they did in this incident if that were the case.
Hi.
Hi. Name and badge number, please.
Sergeant John Lovelace. My badge number is 212.
212. All right, thank you. Officer said here that if I don't ID, I will be subject to arrest. Is that true?
It's possible, yes.
Possible, yes or no? I need that ultimatum, or else I won't get my ID.
Okay, so technically right now, yes, you could be arrested for
Could.
that.
I need a yes or no. Like, I need you to tell me if you don't give me your ID right now, I'm going to arrest you.
Why would I say that to you?
Because I need that ultimatum, because right now you're asking.
Yes.
And I have the right to say no, because you're asking. It's not a lawful order. Okay. I need you to make it a lawful order.
You're being detained for suspicion of minor in possession of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see your ID.
Okay, and if not?
And if not, you could be considered
Could?
concealing identity.
Because New Mexico statute says that concealing of identity is a secondary charge. I would have to have been arrested or suspected of a crime. No, right now, you hear just hearsay.
You're arrested or suspected. You're being suspected of having possession.
On what grounds?
Okay, so do you have any alcohol in your possession?
I don't answer questions. On what grounds?
Okay, so you don't have any alcohol in your possession.
On what grounds? I don't answer questions. On what ground? Yeah, that's our room, bro.
What?
Nah, they're trying to go in, bro. They're trying to ID me and shit, but nah.
Okay, so who are you talking to?
I'm recording you.
You're recording. Okay,
you're not
very good.
involved at all, so if you want to
Yeah, if you want to hang out down there, you can. That's fine. So here's the deal. By saying
Here's the deal.
could, what we're trying to do is we're trying to be cooperative with you and have you be cooperative with us and help us clear this matter.
Okay, I gave him my name, Joel.
Wait. Let me translate that. By saying we could arrest you, we're trying to be cooperative. So he refuses to actually make the threat. What you guys need to understand, and I should have mentioned this yesterday when I was talking about Jeff Gray, but what you need to understand is that the threat of arrest is enough that your rights have been violated. You don't have to actually be arrested for your rights to be violated. He knows that he is specifically not articulating that threat because he knows he doesn't have qualified immunity. And as soon as he makes that threat, as soon as he makes that statement, he's liable. And the guy who's filming this knows this. They both know it. But the cop wants to sit there and act, oh no, well, we're trying to be cool with you. You are not trying to be cool. You are trying to get this guy to voluntarily lay down his rights. Clever little manipulative bugger right here. And this is what they all do. They're all trained to do this. This is just a clever way to intimidate you without crossing the line of actually making a threat. And then pretending that we're cooperating with each other. We're being friendly. We're being nice to each other. This is all about kindness and decency. Shut up, dude. This guy's trying to put you in jail.
You don't need my last name, and you do not need my date of birth unless you want to run my name through your system. Are you trying to run my name through the system?
Do you have warrants for your arrest?
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions. I'm asking questions. I don't. It's my Fifth Amendment. Is it or is it not?
I'm asking the questions here.
The question is that, like the officer told you, you're being suspected of having possession of alcohol underage. So, in that case, the easiest way to prevent this is for you to let us know. Either somebody saw you carry a case of beer. You have a case of beer in your possession?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. All right. So the next step in this process would be: would you give us consent to check your room?
Nope.
To make sure that
Nope.
you have no alcohol in your possession.
Nope. I do not consent to any searches nor seizures.
Okay. Very good. All right.
That's it.
This is completely up to you how you want to play this.
You could get a warrant.
He has exhausted every avenue of trying to get this guy to voluntarily lay down his rights. Can we please search your room? No, you need to get a warrant. Will you please cooperate with us and just lay down your rights and tell us that you broke the law so that we can just convict you? No, I won't. And now he's going to get a little bit more aggressive with the intimidation tactics.
Or you could, or you have probable cause. Go ahead.
Right now, we do have reasonable suspicion that possibly a crime had been committed.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to investigate that.
Mm-hmm.
You're certainly welcome to refuse if you wish.
I know.
But we need to ID you.
Or
And if you do not present your identification, you can face a non-traffic
Could.
citation.
you're saying could. I need you to
Because
say
I'm
you
giving
will.
I'm giving you the opportunity to.
No, I need that ultimatum.
cooperative
I will
with
give
us.
you my ID if you say that I'm going to go get arrested if I don't give it to you.
So you'll give us if we say that.
If you say that, yes, sir. Because that's already grounds for me to set up litigation against you.
So you're threatening to sue us.
I ain't threatening nothing, brother.
That's what you just said.
It's not a
It
threat.
gives you grounds to.
It's not a threat. It gives me grounds. Does it or does it not? I don't answer questions.
Okay, so the easiest and simplest solution to this is for you to tell us your name, date of birth.
Joel.
Joel what?
Joel.
Okay, by just saying Joel, there's 1,000 Joels. I need a last name and a date of birth.
For
in
what?
order to
You're gonna
confirm.
run?
In order
I
to
told
confirm
you want
who
my
you
name.
are for the report, I need to have your name and date
You
of birth.
could.
It's
I didn't
that
even have to give you my first name for that report. You could literally put the citizen or the guy or the suspect. Yes, you
doesn't
can.
work like that.
Yes, it does. I'm a law student here. You're not gonna come over here and try to violate my rights.
So I'm not trying to violate your rights. I'm trying to be cooperative with you, and you be cooperative
Okay, I'm
with us.
cooperating.
And that is absolutely true. I'm not trying to violate your rights. I'm trying to get you to cooperate with me while I cooperate with you. That is absolutely true because he hasn't violated this guy's rights until he either threatens force or violence against him to take away his rights or uses force or violence against him to take away his rights. I don't think the courts will ever see these manipulative tactics of getting you to voluntarily give up your rights as a violation of your rights. So you're right. At this point, he is literally not trying to violate his rights. He's trying to get him to give them up. That's not a lie. You never win anything by
And
cooperating.
said that I'm not gonna give my ID unless I'm gonna get arrested. Say it and I'll give you my ID. Just say, if you don't give me your ID, I'm gonna arrest you.
So you want us to threaten
You want us to
Yes, I
threaten
want you to give me that ultimatum if
Yep.
you really want the ID.
Threaten you. That's not how this is. Gonna
Why? Because you know you can't. You know you don't have that ultimatum. You know you can because you know that opens up for litigation.
God, I love this guy. I love it. Nailing it. Look what he's made him do. Now this guy has to go and look up the law because he doesn't know if he's right. These cops don't know if they're right. And normally there's qualified immunity, so it doesn't matter if they're right. They just arrest you no matter what, whether they're right or wrong. They don't care. There's no consequence, so why not? Now the qualified immunity is gone. He's tried everything to get this guy to give up his rights. And now the cop has to actually go and look up the law and try to find out if he has legal grounds to do what he wants to do. But notice he won't make the threat because he doesn't even know if he has legal grounds at this point. Make him work.
And to make this clear, I'm detained right now, right?
Yeah, and don't you love that? How cops always, where'd you get your law degree? Google? YouTube? Where'd you get you got your YouTube law degree? Look, that's nothing to be ashamed of. You can find everything on the internet. Almost everything. You can find almost anything on the internet. Both truth and lies. There is nothing wrong with researching, with looking things up, with admitting, for all of us, admitting, I don't know. I don't know the answer. Let me go look it up. There's no shame in that. As a matter of fact, that is far more respectable to say, yeah, I don't know. Let me go look that up. Than to just pretend that you know everything when everyone knows damn well you don't.
You have to stay over
No, I can't. I'm in your view.
I'm telling you, you need to stay over here.
Just keep recording, Sean. Don't let him intimidate you.
Dude, I love this guy.
Oh, let me take my hand on. Keep recording, Sean. Don't let him intimidate you. Oh, let me take my hand on my pocket.
Thank you.
There's two guys right here with Glocks and scared of a 19-year-old with the phone, bro.
Well, I'm not scared of a 19-year-old with the phone I have. Come on, man, don't do that, okay?
Don't do that.
That's
Take your hand out
that's
your
just
pocket.
be.
Do you see something in my pocket?
Okay, well, we would like for you to do that for us, just to be cooperative,
Oh,
okay?
just to be
So-
cooperative? Like, just
Come on,
like for you to
don't-
say what you want me to do? Are you Googling the laws right now? Because that's really what you should be doing right now. All right,
You okay with that?
Yeah, continue reading
Are
the
you
statute.
sure you're okay with that?
Yeah. I give you permission.
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
appreciate it.
Yes, I give you permission. And the cops, somebody later in the video is going to talk about how this guy is, Joel is so disrespectful. These cops aren't being cool. They aren't being nice. They're being quite disgusting and manipulative. And the fact that Joel sits there with a smirk on his face and tells the cop, yeah, you have permission to do that. I give you permission. The way he talks down to him, just because his tone is different than the cops, he's giving exactly what he's getting. He's giving exactly what he's getting, which is cool, calm, collected disrespect.
That's why we need your name and date of birth. I'm going to read you the law because you are a law student, okay?
Sean, can you
According to
again,
New
you again?
Mexico, it's all being recorded.
Yeah, I know,
My
but those
body
are hard to
camera's
get.
running.
So I'm gonna use my own.
So concealing identity consists of concealing one's true name or identity or disguising oneself with the intent to obstruct the due execution of the law,
Am I obstructing?
or, yes, technically you are, with
Technically.
the intent to intimidate, hinder, or interrupt any public officer or any person in illegal performance of his duties or exercise of his rights under the law of the United States.
Okay, so your investigation is investigating that I'm in possession of alcohol, right?
That's exactly
Okay,
what
and
we
if I don't
said.
if I give you my ID, is that gonna tell you if I do or do not have alcohol in that room?
Boom.
Is it just a
if
way
you
pathway
deny-
to find me with something?
No. The ID is so that we can identify who we are talking to. If you wish to deny us access to that room, that is totally within your rights.
I know.
But you refusing to identify yourself
I
to
know.
us by name and date of birth,
Yeah.
full name,
Mm-hmm.
date of birth, that is concealing identity,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay, so just tell me
So,
that if I don't give you
can-
the ID, you're gonna arrest me. Just
Okay.
say it.
Show us your ID. We need to see your ID, or
Or-
you will be arrested.
Thank you.
There we go.
That-
There we go. Now he's got grounds. Now he's got legal grounds for a lawsuit against him.
Yeah, you got that. Fucking pigs, fool, for real.
Why do you use that term?
Cause why the fuck are you searching my shit? Like,
We're not searching
no,
your shit.
yes, that's a
Go ahead and identify him.
What did he just
scene of my
say?
identification.
Fucking pigs for real?
Is
Is that what he said?
Fucking pigs, fool, for real. Thank you. You got that right? Yeah. Yeah, you got that. Fucking pigs, fool, for real.
Why do you use that term?
Cause why the fuck are you searching my shit? Like,
We're not searching
no,
your shit.
yes, that's a
Go ahead and identify him real quick,
seize of
please.
my identification. Is it or is it not?
It's not a seizure. We just
Is
need
a
to confirm.
seizure of my identification, yes or no?
We just need to see who you are in order to
I
go
told you my
forward in the
fucking name.
investigation.
Told you my fucking name. Did I or did I not?
Your legal name.
My
You gave
legal
us your
name?
first name.
What is my, Joel not the legal name or what?
Joel what?
He has my ID, go look at it.
Perfect. That's all we
Yeah.
needed. Thank you. That's all we needed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down here real quick, please.
Am I able to go in my room?
No, not yet. Just hold up for just a minute, please, guys. Okay, so he's denying us for consent to search, that's
No, that's fine.
But we have him ID'd, so we're gonna make sure we take a report.
Yep.
And then, so basically, we got called, somebody suspected him of having alcohol in his dorm room, carrying a case of beer in.
Okay.
He's 19 years old. We will take a case report on it. There'll be a case number drawn. Pretty much, basically, he's pushing the issue on the concealing identity, but now that we've negated that, we don't have to do any more. We will take a report just to document the incident. Okay? Any questions?
Wait a second. So he just articulated on his body, he walked away and articulated on his body camera that getting the ID actually didn't have anything to do with the investigation. It was for him to write a report.
The report number.
Yeah, we'll get that here. We'll get that here in just a minute. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, Joel.
go
We're done. Okay, have a good night. You guys can go to your room now. Thank you.
Stupid fucking pigs.
Disgusting.
If we really wanted to push the issue, we could stop and lock the room down and get a search warrant. But we have an anonymous complaint.
Does an anonymous caller telling you something create reasonable articulable suspicion? The answer is no. Therefore, did he violate his rights by taking his ID? Even if we don't even have to necessarily go to the part about whether or not it was obstruction by him not giving ID. He didn't have a reasonable articulable suspicion in the first place. Therefore, anything and everything, the detention in and of itself was illegal based on that. Then
It's really kind of one of those things that's up in the air. We don't want to do that.
Hey, I appreciate you though. Because I'm gonna get complaints on both of your asses.
Okay.
And Chief Donovan's gonna know about this shit because he knows who I am.
Chief Donovan knows you.
Chief Donovan knows who I am.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Appreciate
Y'all
it.
fucked up for real.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, and did you find anything with that ID, brother? Did you find out if there's alcohol in here or not with that ID? Nah. So what the fuck
You
was
denied
the
us
point?
consent, so that's fine.
I didn't
Like
give you
I- like
consent.
I tried-
You could-
exactly.
Even if you could, you wouldn't.
So
if you
we're not
could, you
gonna
would've
argue with you. Have a nice
Yeah,
day.
get the fuck out of here.
Well, this is actually a common area, so we're allowed to be
Get the
here.
fuck out, go work. I pay you for something. Fuck out of here. Yes, I
Why
pay
are
you
you
for something.
doing this?
Fuck out of here. Because you fucking got my ID for no fucking reason, brother.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Have a nice day, sir.
Fuck
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Bye-bye. Have a nice day.